Yo, Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and welcome to the Diecast Race Wars. Oh my gosh, another iteration is here. Now we are going way old school with this iteration. For those of you who have been with the channel for quite a while, you have seen this setup before, way back in my old hauler, way long ago when we first started our Race Wars. It is a down and back track. We'll get to the official Hawkeye Hauler track walkthrough here momentarily, but seriously, if you guys and gals are new here, do yourself a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Become part of the Hawkeye Hauler Nation today. We have fun racing diecast here because, you know, we can't say those infamous 2 words anymore, or else the YouTube bots are gonna come after me like it's D-Day or some stuff like that. But anywho, huge thank you to my YouTube pit crew members. These guys help keep these videos possible. They support the channel every single month. Thank you guys very much, especially going through these hard times right now. Just with the uneasiness of what YouTube is going to do to this main channel. Speaking of that, if you're not already, head to my second channel, Hawkeye Holler 2. It is linked down below. That way you guys have someplace to go and find me if this channel just so happens to disappear, which YouTube is threatening that, so we will see what happens. But until then, we're just going to continue to crank out videos and hopefully they just, you know, go away. But anywho, Patreon members, Jason Arvin, seriously guys, again, thank you for the continued support. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Now, let's go ahead and roll that front card, do the official Hawkeye Holler track walkthrough, and get Race Wars underway. All right, so let's do the official Hawkeye Holler track walkthrough. We're gonna have a car right here and a car right there. They are going to come down on those outside lanes, hit those banked turns, and then drag race to the finish line right there. I will have the slow-mo cam set up, but we will be running the main camera. So let's do it. Now our cars are all lined up in the way they qualified for the speed runs. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. Up first, let's do it. All right, here we go. We got the slow-mo. Look at that. All right, let me grab my trigger here. Let's get the slow-mo on. Bloop. And here we go for Race Wars. Wow. All right, we are starting Race Wars off with a double DNF. We're gonna switch lanes and do it again. You know how it goes. All right, lanes are switched. I am ready to go. Here we go. Roadster bite. And the Skyline crashes out of Race Wars Roadster Bite. We'll move on to the next round. Coming up next, you got the Lamborghini Gallardo and Bad to the Blade. All right, we are ready to rumble. Let's drop those gates. Oh, it's gonna be Bad to the Blade. And Bad to the Blade will get the W here on the channel. Oh, Chad, I know you like that. W. And there is the Gallardo. They're going home. Up next here on Race Wars, you got the Leinster prototype in purple and the Porsche 935. All right, who's it gonna be? Here they come. It's going to be the Leinster prototype. Yep, the cars that were fastest in the speed runs are definitely the fastest cars here today. The Porsche 935 is packing their bags. The Leinster's moving on. Up next on Race Wars, you got the Greenwood Corvette and the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. All right, here we go. Oh, double DNF. I think the Mercedes could have won that if they stayed on the track, but we got to switch lanes and do it again. The lanes are switched. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's going to be the Mercedes-Benz easily. There is the A-Class just sitting there waiting to be picked up. Man, this Greenwood has been terrible in the speed runs and here on Race Wars. They're going home. Coming up next, it's Torque Twister and Skull Crusher. All right, who's going to get it done? Good race. Here we go at the line. Look at that. Torque Twister gets the victory. They were unable to post a speed on the speed runs, but here they are winning their heat. And coming up next, you got the Cosworth up against F1 Racer. Here we go, F1 Racer and the Cosworth. Oh, can the Cosworth make it all the way? They need to touch the line, or is a double DNF? Can they do it? Oh no, just came up short. And the Cosworth comes up within an inch of the finish line. They just need to get the splitter across. Here's F1 Racer. Let's switch lanes and do it again. Lanes are switched. Here we go. Oh, and the Cosworth crashes. F1 Racer will win. There is the F1 Racer. They got a nice clean victory. The Cosworth went off to Never Land. And coming up next here for Race Wars, you got the McLaren P1 and the Corvette. All right, here we go. American Muscle Exotic Import. Man, that Corvette is hauling the mail. As we can see right down here, there is the P1. They could not come out of the turn. Man, those splitters really slow these cars down. Corvette will move on to the round of 10. Up next is the Toyota Celica and Passing Gasser. All right, here we go. Oh man, it's gonna be Passing Gasser getting the victory. Again, another car that didn't do well in the speed runs, but here they are, getting a heat victory. Up next, you got Roadster taking on the Mustang Mach-E. All right, red on red. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be close. And it's going to be a double DNF. But hey, these cars both stayed on the track. We will go off who's ever the furthest. Just so I don't keep you guys here all day waiting on DNF finishes, there's Roadster. They are further ahead than the Mach-E. Roadster is moving on. And one final race for this first round. It's the Volkswagen Bug and Shark Cruiser. All right, let's do it. Oh, and it is another double DNF. Since one car went off, we will re-rack them and do it again. All right, the lanes are switched. Here we go. It's gonna be the Bug getting it done. Unfortunately, we just can't keep going. That's two double DNFs in a row. The Bug is ahead of Shark Cruiser. Shark Cruiser will go home. The fastest and luckiest cars have advanced to the second round. We are kicking it off with Roadster Bite and Bad to the Blade. Right, here we go. Oh! I mean, you guys are gonna yell at me in the comments, but hey, comments are still up since, you know, we're still fighting the YouTube. But hey, look at this. That's racing. Roadster Bite, something happened to Roadster Bite coming out of the gate. They gave Bad to the Blade the advantage and they won. They're moving on. Roadster Bite, you dropped the ball big time, my dude. All right, here we go. It's the Linster prototype in the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. All right, here we go. And they're off to the races. Here comes the Mercedes. Nice run from the Benzo. They're moving on to the next round. Up next, it's going to be Torque Twister and F1 Racer. All right, here we go. F1 Racer to the victory. It looks like, oh sorry, that's Torque Twister to the victory, my apologies. F1 Racer is down here in the dirt. They're going home. Torque Twister is able to move on. All right, next race, Corvette and Passin Gasser. You know, the more I think about it, Passin Gasser is just a terrible name, terrible name. Here we go, it's gonna be a drag race, but oh, something happened to the vet! Oh my goodness, the Corvette blew a tire right there. Oh, that's heartache. That is heartache. They were on the way to a victory. Passin Gasser got it done. Wow. And here we go. Final race of the second round. V-Dub Bug and Roadster. All right, let's drop those gates. Roadster's gonna get it done. Roadster is able to cross the finish line. Looks like the Volkswagen Bug got a little sideways coming out of the turn. There is Roadster moving on. Alrighty, 5 cars remain. This next race will lock one of these 2 cars into the final round. It's Bad to the Blade and the A-Class. Alright, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be a drag race to the finish. too wide at the line, Hawkeye Hauler Nation, but the Mercedes-Benz gets it by a splitter. Man, that was a close race. All right, here we go. Up next, it's Torque Twister, and Passing Gasser. New rule here for Race Wars. No matter what, if you lose, you are eliminated. Here we go. Passing Gasser is going home. Torque Twister was able to get it done. Passing Gasser's on their lid. They're eliminated. Torque Terror's not out of the woods yet. They have to take on Roadster next. All right, everything's on the line right here. Roadster and Torque Twister. Who's it gonna be to move on to the finals? Drivers are ready. Let's go. It's gonna be a good race, but Torque Twister is able to get it done. And Torque Twister is able to go back to back. They're on to the finals. The finals are set. It's the A-Class up against Torque Twister. One and done. Who's it gonna be on Race Wars? One final time. Let's drop those gates. Oh, and there's a crash from Torque Twister. The A-Class got it done. The A-Class is your Race Wars winner. Let's take a look at Torque Twister. What just happened? Yeah, just got a little too cocky. Got those 2 wins back to back. Oh man, thought he could take down the A-Class. There is your winner here on Race Wars. That's so awesome. I dig it. Sucker. 20 cars entered the arena today. Only one stands victorious. There's the Mercedes-Benz A-Class, the winner of this episode of the Diecast Race Wars. Had a lot of fun with it, but now it's time to wrap it up. Guys, do all the good stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you are part of the Hawkeye Hauler Nation. We have fun racing diecast here. If you'd like to help support the channel and keep the show on the road, you guys can find my YouTube memberships linked down below. They are $2.99 a month. You guys can also find my 3 tiers of Patreon. One of them being an ultimate tier where I send you a mystery tote of diecast rates and screen views from me to you, along with a postcard and some other goodies I like to toss in as a thank you. Consider supporting the channel today. You guys can find the merch store down below, the Discord, the Instagram. You guys can also find the second channel in case this one happens to disappear, since somehow I've ended up on YouTube's poo-poo list. But anywho, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And don't forget, we are continuing on with a Merry Monster Xmas, having a lot of fun with that. Now, the Eliminator race will be this Friday. Can the Mercedes-Benz back it up? Hard to say. And the 5-pack showdown will be debuting very soon. I'm looking forward to that as well. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you back here at the hauler for another monstrous episode. I'm out of here. Peace.